Namaskar. We are having a glimpse of Geeta and Dnyaneshwari. Fifth chapter and 19th verse, the Shlok. अध्याय 5, 5th and 19th श्लोक, 19th verse. इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गो येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थितः. Its meaning is the person who achieves the state of Swarga, means the heavens, means he has become yogi, he has become the realized soul, he has become the devotee of God, the real devotee of God. How that person behaves, he looks at everywhere with the balanced state of mind. He looks at each and every entity as a Brahma Tattva. For him, even the sparrow has same number of the same quantity of Brahma Tattva. Each cell has the same quantity of Brahma Tattva, same quality as well. And his own body has the same quality and quantity of Brahma Tattva. It happens to be seen in each and every entity, even in self as well. You see, I told this in Marathi as well. I will not be repeating all these things because Pravachan is not about, or the telling Geeta and Dnyaneshwari doesn't mean that you are telling your own things as well. But somebody touched that point and hence I am going to tell that. In 5th and 6th standard, I used to see the air everywhere because that was a mirage, in fact. Then, since early childhood, I used to see my grandparents taking Ramanam every day in the morning and listening to bhajan and all those things on the radio. So, Ram Ram, Sita Ram, Ram Ram, and all those things. So, I thought that it is the way to live the life. So Ram 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 Ram. He used to think Ram 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 Ram. So I thought is that in 1 second he is taking some 15, 20 times Ram Ram Ram. Why I should take more? Ram 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 Ram. So it became 50 in 1 second. Like that, I started doing that. Then once I was in the 5th standard, one of my younger maternal uncle came and he said, he said he was starting doing the pranayam and he stopped his breath for some 30 seconds. I said, I can do it for 5 minutes. So, 5 minutes I didn't breathe. And you will die, he said, and he removed my hand. Those were the games, happening inside the family even. So, and I told you many a times that my grandfather was Swatantra Senani, the freedom fighter. So, what happened? So then that Ram Nam and this air, I can see the air incident happened, and slowly, because of this Ram Nam and the reciting of Shloka and all this thing at home, pious and religious atmosphere was there, and even our area was also like that. So happened to meet a lot of sadhus and saints. Then Swami Madhanath came and then he became my sadhguru. So I started seeing, I studied the science as well. So I started seeing God everywhere since the age of 15 only. And later on 2nd July 1996, Swami Madhanath also accepted. Earlier also he accepted in 1988 and 92 as well, that I can see God everywhere. He said that, and so he said, I have given everything to you. He said many times. So seeing God everywhere, then I got darshan of Vitthal for 51 minutes. I told you, Ganpati darshan for 3 times. Then I saw Ganeshji 3 times. Then Hanumanji darshan. All those things. So what happens? If you are walking on this path the truthfulness and honesty. I faced a lot of hurdles. Many a times, maybe in education institution or maybe in the industry, go and do that. I said, I shall not speak a lie. I shall go 10 times and get the work done. Don't waste time. You are not hired here for wasting time. I said, I shall go, okay, I shall go one time and I shall get it done. Many times it happened. Now, what happened that as their theft is caught, and being honest, all the people might put you in trouble. I hope you understand what I'm saying. In one company I was there, they said you have to collect that material coming from Jaipur and bring that truck over here. So you may not come tomorrow. I said, why not? I shall come tomorrow. My boss looked at me, what kind of person is this? Because it has happened in my life. So I went to the Octrai Naka where that came from Jaipur on Nagpur. I asked my boss only one thing: at what time that Octrai tax collection is there, the road tax. He said around 9 o'clock it opens. Okay, I'll come here. My office timing is 9 to 5. I shall come. I was in research and development department. Started at 7. I took my vehicle, reached there at 8 o'clock. I was first in the queue, and the truck already had arrived. So I was first number. I paid the sum of what I was there, then give it to that truck driver, and I asked him whether you know the road. He said, I know the road. This is okay. I shall come. You go. So within 15-20 minutes that happened. Within half an hour I reached my office. Yes, my boss also reached at 10. He said, you didn't go? I said, I went there at 7 o'clock. I was first in the queue at 8. So 7 o'clock I started. 8 o'clock I reached there. And I was first in the queue, so my job was done in 20 minutes and I reached here in half an hour. So at almost 9 o'clock I was in the office. He started laughing and he did like this. Then he told me, do you know, in the name of collecting octroi and all those things, these people go and do their some home, the work at home, bringing grocery and all those things. On that day they take holiday, unofficial holiday, on official duty and get the things done. I said, I cannot do that. I hope you got the message. I cannot do that. I am here to do the work of office. I shall come. And today onward I shall come from 8 to 8 over here. So since 30 odd years, 8 to 8 office hours, 12 hours I am working. So many a times, even many people ask, where is that Ashish? I can tell them it is there. So it is there. Because my office hours are 9 to 5, but I am still doing more 3 hours and 1 hour extra in the morning as well. I know where the keys are. I know where to do this, and everybody trusts me because I'm not going to steal anything. I just want to observe what is happening, how the machine works, how that cutting is done, how the milling is done, how the dipping is done, how exactly the Kanban is implemented, how the Kaizen is happening, how the total quality management is done. I'm observing everything and anything because that was my job. And then above that, research and development I had to do, because unless I know the fundamentals, how can I raise myself to the next level? And whatever we did the job of maybe a 10 or 15 years job in 3 years. And I don't have to tell you that then R&D department was closed because we did everything that is required for that company. But that was the experience of my life. And it is happening everywhere because of honesty. Many a times we feel the heat of others. Sir, we might lose a job because of him. That is what they feel. But I said, why can't you do like that? What happens once? Somebody gave me 1,000 rupee note at that time. 1,000 rupees note was there, and go and bring those things. So I went, and within 25 minutes I came, gave him the receipt of that and gave him this. And I told him that 25% discount also has been given. and then he gave the rest of the money. So your petrol, your effort. I said it was office work. You are mad, he said. Why? I said, so petrol, okay, 10 kilometers, it means at that time it was 12 rupees per liter. I said, okay, I shall claim that 5 rupees for the petrol. I shall go and collect it. I hope you understand that is the problem with honest people. And unless you remain, your integrity and honesty is not at this level, you cannot achieve the Atmagyan. That is for sure. That is for sure is what given here. Samatolta, it doesn't mean you lose all your senses and go and do all the bad things and then do you have the samtolta. No, you do all the values and humanitarian based work and then you have samtolta. You have, balanced mind. Balanced mind doesn't mean you do bad work and good work and then you have you have the balanced life. No, don't listen to all these fantastic things. Be honest, be truthful, and you can live a truthful life. I'm 53 years old today. Very less I have to speak, untruthful in my life. My children and my father is observing that. Once I was, one of my friends said, you spoke a lie. I said, I didn't speak those words. You might have been told someone else might have told those words. Those are not my words. My words are this. This is what I spoke. They started laughing. So a lot of people will laugh at you when they are walking on this path. A lot of people will try to kill you, try to remove you from the job. You will laughed at. You will be ragged like anything, anywhere you go. But you have to follow this path. And unless, please remember, unless we have such kind of people, honest, truthful, trustworthy, we cannot achieve sustainable development goals and we cannot survive on the moon, Mars and beyond. Because whatever we will do, that will become our TN. Now if you go to moon and Mars and we have to tighten a screw every day, every 1 hour. Otherwise, that our spaceship will sink, it will boost. And if we don't do that, and if you have a habit like living on the earth, we did that. 5, 6 we don't tight the screw and it gets out, the nut goes out. Ship is pump and boom and you're gone. And that's why we want truthful, honest, integrity, people with integrity. Otherwise, we cannot survive. Just remember. People may say anything and they may tell you anything. And it doesn't happen in, I heard this word. It doesn't happen in practical life. I said, for me, practical and theory is same, one and the same thing. I follow all the rules and regulations in Arunachal Pradesh. Somebody said, I follow all the rules and regulations. I was driving on the left, I waited. Somebody overtook me and went home, and then I went after 1 hour. He said, what is your name? I said, Dr. Acha. Oh, you are PhD, that is why you are third. Why you said me that? You follow all the rules and regulations. It doesn't work in practical life. Okay, I asked you, what did you do in last 1 hour? You came early, I accepted. He said, I did this, I call this. So you are doing, what kind of business is that? Okay, that is an illegal business. So what happened? I am earning money. I said, but whatever I am earning, whatever salary I am getting, I was stopping in the traffic, but at the same time we were chanting, the Ganpati Stotra, 21 times we recited. So he suddenly felt ashamed of himself. I said, you can invest your time even when traffic jam is there. It's a very big problem all around the world. You can chant the name of God, maybe, Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna, whatever your Sadguru has told you, whatever you like. And that is very easy. If you know the stotras, the shlokas, Om Om you can say, Ram Ram you can say, Jesus Jesus if you are Christian. You can say whatever. I mean, there is no dearth of names of God in this world. These things are faced in life. And next time I shall tell you the situation that I faced at those places as well. म्हणूनच सर्वत्र सदा समते आपण जे अद्वय ब्रह्म हे संपूर्ण जाणीवर सौदृष्टीचे जी विषय संकुन साडिता इंद्रियाते न दंडिता परी भोगिली निसंगता कामे वेळ की ही इज not strict penance, not strict discipline, and still you can become a yogi and sannyasi if you follow the path told by your Sadguru. जी लोकांचे आधार लौकिक व्यापार आहे पण साडीले निदसूर्य लौकिक आहे. These people are living like all the common people, but when they realize that his life is like that, then they realize he has become a realized soul. Otherwise you don't realize that he is a realized soul. For example, Yajnavalkya faced this thing. What happened that once he went for the afternoon meal somewhere. So somebody gave him, the stones were kept into his plate and the red chilies. You are realized, so you eat it. Everything is sum to you. Everything is samatval, means everything is equal to you. He said, man, I am also a man. I eat the rice and I also have the meals like you. Samatva Drushti means Samata means balanced and you see God every. It doesn't mean that you see the stone so you eat the stone. No, you have the human body only. Then again next time he faced one of the kings, for example, said that the person who is a realized soul, he'll get 100,000 cows for his ashram. So Yajnavalkya said to his disciple, go and take that 100,000 cows to 10,000 or 100,000 cows, take to our ashram. So that person inquired, do you think you are realized soul? He said, I didn't say that, but there are people who are rishis and munis are sitting here. They can analyze whether Yajnavalkya is realized soul or not. But at the same time, when stones were given to him and chilies were given to him, he got agitated and he said, we are also human beings. We also have feelings and we also eat the same thing that you eat. The rice you eat, we also cook the rice and we eat. Okay? जैसे जना माझे खेचुरे असं तुझे जना नहे गोचुरे तैसा शरीर तो परी संसार नोळखे तयाते आहे. Khechur means, I mean the ghost and all those things. He that cannot be seen, but he lives like a ghost. That is what he is saying. But the super ghost is Bhagwan Shiva. The meaning is here that cannot be seen. He is also living with the people, but he becomes the the biggest of the big ghost. I mean, who happens to be the guru of everyone. That is Lord Shiva. So he becomes one with the Shiva and he lives like a Shiva only. हे असं पवनाचे मेळे जैसे जळेची जळ लोळे ते आणिके म्हणे ती वेगळे कल्लोळे. नाउ ही लिव्स अ लाईफ लाईक टाइड इज देयर. Everybody, every human being, every creature, every entity is facing the tsunami in his life, the typhoon in his life. But still, when the typhoon comes down, the tsunami comes down, it becomes one with the ocean. Like that, we become one with the ocean, and that Almighty God makes unison with us, and we become unison with that because of His blessing only. And then it happens everything. There is one story that a bird was there. He said, "Oh, you had taken all my eggs to yourself, ocean. I shall dry you up." So with small beak, it's tied to it. I mean, that kind of thing is what we are talking about. Our small soul cannot absorb the infinite. Infinite can absorb us. Because of His blessings only it can happen. And then only we can become realized soul, and then only we can live the balanced and samadrushti life. तैसे नाम रूप ताचे एवे ब्रह्मजी तो साचे So he also has the body. I'm turning the page. मना साम्य आले जे सर्वत्र का. He has the body, he has the name, he lives like a common man's life, but he, as he has become realized soul, he can see the God everywhere. Now in 1996, as I told you, 2nd July 1998 and in 1992 also, Swami Madhavan accepted. He said, I have given everything to you. That yeah, you are seeing God that is everywhere. I accepted it. Means that is the way he indirectly or directly told me. So his certificate is there. Why should I don't need any other certificate or PhD or any other certificate. But still we have to live life. And on in positive way only. Maybe the whole world become against us and get the manipulation done and they will trap me somewhere. But I trust God that He will make me, He'll bring me out of that as well. ऐसेनी समदृष्टी जो होय ते या पुरुषा लक्षणी आहे अर्जुना संक्षेपे सांगेन पाय अच्युत म्हणे. Those people who are realized soul like Dnyaneshwari Maharaj, Tukaram Maharaj, Sri Krishna is there, my Swami Madhavanath was there. They have some characteristics and attributes. Arjuna Sankshepe Sangen Paya Achyutamaya. So Arjuna, I'm going to tell all these things. Now he's going to tell all of us as well. Achyutamaya. Achyut means that cannot be diminished. It is infinite. That God saying. Who is that? Sri Krishna is saying. So Dnyaneshwari Maharaj and Sri Krishna is telling us that we should live an ethical life with integrity, with truthfulness and with honesty. Then only we can survive on Mother Earth everywhere, and then only that becomes a fruitful life as well. So let us live that kind of life. Let our Mother and our Mother Earth feel proud of us. Let us not create extinction of other species. We live with samatolta, and we live with that kind of life where we do only good things and become realized soul. We don't do bad things and we become realized soul. Please, let us live a life of a Paramartha, Yogi, Bhakta, Swarga. We live a mind put in a heaven state and do all the good things in our life. Thank you very much.